If you're getting into hockey for the first time, I want to talk about offsides. Hockey moves really fast, and I think for new fans especially, sometimes it's hard to understand why offsides was called in certain situations. I know this is how I felt when I started watching hockey. But ultimately, it's a pretty straightforward rule, and the more hockey you watch, the easier it is to visually pick out when a play is onside or offside. And I'm going to be using some examples from the NHL, but the rules for offsides are more or less the same for every hockey league. Hockey is a game about zones and possession. For each team, the ice is divided into three zones. They have their defending zone, the neutral zone, and then the attacking zone. The defending zone is where that team's goalie is. That's where you're going to be playing defense. The neutral zone is just this middle area of the ice. Anyone can be there at any time. And then you have your attacking zone. This is where the other team's goalie is. You want to get in that area of the ice because this is where you have to go to score goals. And this is just reversed for the other team. You have the same three zones. Any player can always be in their team's defensive zone or their neutral zone. But you can only be in your team's attacking zone or offensive zone when the puck is already there. And this is basically what offsides is all about. When can a player be in the offensive zone for their team? And in hockey, there are lots of lines and circles all around the ice. When we're talking about offsides, we are interested in the blue lines in the paint. These blue lines, that's what determines offsides. So when we're talking about offsides, generally the puck has to entirely cross the blue line before the other offensive players can cross the blue line. And whenever we're talking about crossing the blue line, we mean the entire thing has to cross the blue line. When we're talking about a player, their entire body has to be across the blue line. If you are touching the blue line at all, you have not crossed the blue line yet. And the same goes for the puck. If there's a tiny bit of the puck still on the blue line, it hasn't entered the zone yet. So what you will often see in games is that players are straddling the blue line. Players are waiting at the blue line for the puck to get there. So you'll often see offensive players waiting like this, their legs stretched. They're trying to stay on the blue line until the puck gets there and they can cross over. And it can be really hard to get a sense of when the puck crosses the blue line when you're watching games in real time. One of the amazing things about hockey players is they've been playing so long that they know they can go across right at the right moment. If a play is offsides, then it's blown dead. The ref calls a whistle and there's a face-off in the neutral zone. It's not a penalty, but now possession of the puck is up for grabs in the face-off. The reason that offsides exist is basically to prevent teams from cherry-picking offense. You can't just have one player hanging out by the other team's goalie just waiting for you to throw a pass all the way down the ice. Everyone's got to be playing defense together, everyone's got to be playing offense together. We can only play offense in that zone when the puck gets there. And because of this, how you get the puck across the zone is one of the most important questions in hockey. Teams have all different styles for this. Some teams try controlled entries, where a player is handling the puck as they cross the blue line. But unless you have very fast, very skilled, elusive skaters, this can be hard because all of the defensive players are trying to prevent you from crossing that line. The other main approach teams have to try to get the puck across is dump and chase. Basically, once you get close to the blue line, the team throws the puck into the zone, and then all the players chase after it. You lose possession of the puck, but you're going to try to win a puck battle in your attacking zone so you can get possession and get a shot on net. And once the puck is across the blue line, you want it to stay there. If it comes out even a little bit, then you have to start all over again. In many leagues, you're able to challenge whether a play is onside or offside. And it doesn't matter how long you've been in the offensive zone. If you initially got into the offensive zone on a play that was offside, then the goal will be called back and you'll have to play that time over again. When plays are reviewed for offsides, you can really get caught in the millimeters and the milliseconds that are being reviewed. But most of the time, you can get a good sense of whether a player is on or offside in real time. It definitely takes some practice, but the more hockey you watch, the better you get at spotting it. Please follow along for more important hockey information.